Hello, hey guys. Oops. Let me try to make sure this is centered. Woo. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Okay. Let me wait for you guys to get in here. Is anyone here? If you're here, say hi. Hey, hey Omar. Oops. Sorry. I have my hand in the middle. Oops. Okay, guys. How's it going? How are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? What's the plan? What's the move? Hi! Travel with Jane. Hey, hey. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me get it together. Hey y'all. I wanted to do live, like schedule the live, but every time I schedule it, something comes up or something happens. So I'm just like, girl, just show up and hopefully the Pristine Posse will be here. But what is tea, y'all? What's going on? Did you watch the latest video that I posted today? What y'all doing? Good evening or good morning? Because I know I have some people from UK and like India who tap in. So thank you for the people who are overseas tapping in to the Pristine Posse and tapping into my channel. But yeah, what are y'all doing? What's going on? Hey, is this a good time for you guys? I see I got some people coming in. Oh my goodness. Listen, I guess Pepper knows I'm live now because he's being quiet. Come on, Pepper. You want to come up here? Oh, from Israel. What time is it in Israel right now? It has to be. Come on. Peppers. Oh, you guys can't see him. Say hi, Pepper. Oh, say hello. You see? Look in the camera. He don't know where to look, y'all. He think oh, what? What was that? What? Say hi. You see? Are you looking? What are you doing up at 4:37 in the morning? Oh my gosh. Pepper says hi, guys. See? Told y'all. Did y'all watch the Super Bowl? I only got to watch quarter one and half of quarter two, and then I got tired. I didn't even get to see Usher perform. I said I was gonna watch it today. I was like super busy, so I didn't get to see it, but was it good? Was it worth watching? I feel like I watched enough. Like, I didn't feel like I missed too much. Did you guys watch it? Did you guys like it? Is it worth watching? Let me know. I did see a lot of the commercials. The commercials had a lot of celebrities in it. Ooh, I was on a date. I saw some of it. I bet that was a perfect time to go on a date because I ended up going to the grocery store and it was empty and it was clean. I was like, oh, this is the best time to go to the grocery store because nobody's up in here. It was quiet. Yeah, that was like a really good day to go. But anyways, make sure you guys like the video when you come in. Oh, the main thing I wanted to come on here and say is, y'all, I don't know what's going on, but the videos are not like pushing through in the algorithm, and I'm just like, what do I need to be doing? Please, if you have any tips, let me know. Because I'm just like, why are my videos being pushed through? Like, I'm giving great, excellent tea. Like, definitely valuable information for flight attendants, people who want to be flight attendants, people who are flight attendants. So I just don't understand what's going on. He was terrible. Usher was terrible. You're the only person who says that. I didn't hear nobody else say that. I mean, what was terrible about it? At the same time, I feel like he was a backup person because did we always know that he was gonna perform? Because I feel like when Rihanna was performing, we knew well ahead of time. More people have to share your videos. Okay, are you sharing these videos? Y'all, please share the videos. It was okay. I just wish Justin Bieber showed up. I heard people keep saying they wish Justin Bieber and Chris Brown showed up, but I didn't watch it yet, so I guess he had a lot of special guests, apparently. But does he have a song with Justin Bieber? I don't remember if he has a song. What if they do have a song? What is it called? Cause didn't he help manage him? He was very boring and not professional. Usher? Hmm, that's interesting. I mean, what an artist being professional would be kind of boring. He had no special guests. Hey, what's up? Hey, how are you? Make sure you guys like the video when you come in. But we were talking about how to get myself in the algorithm. The airline industry is going fine. Right now is a slow season. If you watch my latest video, I talked about my February schedule. Um, right now, it's not bad. You know, it's fine, but it will be picking up March because March is the week of the month of spring breaks. What you been doing? You gotta catch up. You must been at work. Working hard, obviously. He was sweating like a dog. I mean, there are a lot of lights and it's a lot of people, so I'm sure he was sweating. I've heard various things on YouTube content. If you guys have any tips on how to get myself further in the algorithm, definitely let me know. And also, if you have anything that you would like to see in the upcoming content, let me know as well. Now is the time. If you guys have any questions, also let me know. I'm happy to answer them. And of course, if you don't really want to talk about things here, that's fine. You can definitely book a consultation with me. You can just email me at pristinepores@gmail.com and we can definitely have our one-on-one and just chat. So just let me know. I don't know why. I think I just inhaled a bunch of Pepper's fur, y'all. I feel like I need to sneeze like 20 times. No juicy story times. I do have some. I said I was gonna record some content. I probably try to do it tomorrow, but you know, I always have story times. I really do, but the thing is, number one, the stories be so wild that I have to like take things out so that it's not, what's the word I want to say? The person who's involved in the story time doesn't feel like, dang, she put my whole business out there. So I'll be trying to take some stuff out because it's like you don't even have to make anything up. The story times be crazy. And then number two, I never want to tell a story time that just happened. I'm like, let me let some time go by, you know? So it's not like super, super fresh. Because as you know, like as a content creator, the more people that are like on my page and stuff like that, eventually the person that I'm talking about may be watching my channel. And none of my story times are really to like make someone feel bad or anything like that. Like, um, you know, if anything, I want to share the story so that you guys can hear my experience and learn like what I learned from it, or like how to react to it, things like that. Like everything is like a learning lesson. Every story time I want it to be a learning lesson and not just like purely roasting someone. So I try to wait, give it some time before I like give another story time, especially if it's fresh. But nothing has been happening like too often. Also, I feel like more crazy stuff happens when I have like 3 days, 4 days. I don't know what it is. I think it's like when you work with crew members and they start after one day, they get real comfortable with you and then they start acting crazy. Day two, day three, day four, especially when they're over it and they just all the morals and values and the keeping it cute that goes out the window. Over here, noise is Pepper's little robot, like just cycling. But yeah, because lately I've been having a lot of stand-ups and locals, which is just 2 flights. So I'm going to FA training in 1 week, and I hope to work a trip with you one day. Oh yes! Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. I bet it's a whole different thing now, like training. Good night. I'm going to get some sleep. Okay, good night. It is 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. Well, almost 5 now. But have a good night. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was talking about. But let me try to remember. Oh, lately I've been having stand-ups and locals, and it's like when you just have 2 flights with someone, there it's not gonna be much going on. Like, especially a stand-up because we're already tired, and the next day it's really early. So people are not really talking, at least I'm not really talking, so it's not much of a story time there. I will say, oh, when I had asked y'all that poll, who's the most interesting? Louisiana is the winner. #1, okay? My Louisiana passengers are off the chain, marbles all over the place. They are just, there's something else. But honestly, they're so sweet that it's like, I can't even, I don't even like to like do too much. I don't like to like roast them for real because they are the nicest. Like, that's why I'm saying it's like the bless your hearts flights, because I feel like sometimes the things that they do and the question that they ask, it's just like they're not trying to be annoying, but they just can't help it. They just can't help it. But they're so sweet, and every time I have, for some reason, all of my Louisiana flights are like in the morning. And yeah, when I have a stand-up at night, it's always something at night, and then in the morning, it's always something in the morning. For example, I was working first class, and it was at night, so it's like 10 at night, right? Over your end, be sure to like the video and say hi when you come in. But anyways, so I'm first class, and I asked this lady, this like older lady who's sitting in first class, I was like, hey, would you care for anything to drink? This lady gonna say, I've been drinking. I was like, would you like anything to drink? And she's like, yeah, I've been drinking already. And I was like, okay, so you want some water? And she's like, okay, yeah, I'll take some water. Like, girl, you're not supposed to be telling me that you've been drinking already. Like, ma'am. Yeah, and then, so obviously she's already had a couple drinks. And then before we even take off the jet bridge, they pull the jet bridge. And when they pull the jet bridge away, it makes a noise, like a ringing sound, which of course I'm used to all the bells and whistles that I hear. So I'm not really thinking nothing of it. But I see the lady in first class and she's looking like super shocked. And you sure she didn't want to sing the Beyonce song? What Beyonce song? Okay, yeah, tell me the Beyonce song. But I was like, I'm looking at her because she looks like super nervous. And I was like, is everything okay? And she was like, what is that noise? And I was like, oh, that's just like the noise that the jet bridge makes when it's getting pulled away. And she's like, are we gonna be okay? And I'm like, girl, yes, we're gonna be okay. Like, trust me, that is the first of many bells and whistles that you will hear in this flight, but rest assured, it's gonna be okay. Like, honey, we have not even closed the door and you already being scary. What type of drinks did you have? Like, she starts singing a song I've been drinking. Yeah, I was like, girl. And she was by herself, and I was just like, please, 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 please don't make us have to turn this plane around. Because I'm already like keeping an eye on her. I'm like, that's strike two for you, honey. You got one more strike before I close this door, and I'm gonna have to like get you off the plane because I don't want to deal with that. Like, if people are already like, she's already being a little bit too delirious before I close the door, we're gonna have to get her off. Drunk in Love is the Beyonce song. Oh, I'm glad she wasn't singing that. But yeah, those Louisiana passengers, very interesting as always. Every single flight, it never fails. It's always something. Oh, if you're new, like the video and be sure to say hey. But you know, I have had Florida, because a lot of y'all said Florida, and what else did y'all say? I think y'all said Texas. I don't know. Honestly, I do have a lot of flights within Texas, and of course, I'm flying out of DFW, so that is Texas. But maybe I'm just used to Texas passengers, so I don't think nothing of it. But I do feel like Louisiana is like number one. When I did go to Florida, I can't even remember where I went to in Florida. It's been so long because that's like a good flight, good credit. So it's a far trip, and I want to say it's a local. Y'all, I don't remember. I don't know if it's Pensacola or where, but it's somewhere in Florida that we go to. And yeah, I went there one time. I don't remember any problems. I don't remember anything happening. So honestly, my best flights are all flights going out west. Out west, the better. The further out west we're going, the better, because those passengers, they don't want nothing. They don't ask for anything. They don't want any pretzels, no cookies. They be like, is there anything gluten-free? And I'm like, nope. And they're like, never mind. They don't want our water. They don't want anything. They already have their own water. They already have their own snacks. They already have their book. They already have their own Wi-Fi. Whatever the case may be, they already have it. You always say the best ones are the Denver customers. Yes. Denver, they have their books. They have their big water bottles. They just mind their business. Love Denver. And I recently had CQ, and I had to go to Denver for 3 days. And I was just like, wow, like, I was really based here and nothing has changed. Actually, they did get this place called Voodoo Donuts, which I'm not a donut person. I don't know. Like, I could live without donuts. Maybe I haven't had a donut that really made me press for donuts, but they did open up Voodoo Donuts. Um, yeah, it was packed there. There was a snowstorm, so flights were delayed. My actual flight was delayed. And let me tell y'all, okay, remember when I made that poll that was like the worst type of passenger to sit next to? I think I put like smelly, talkative, rude, and I don't remember the last one. But I was sitting behind someone who talked the whole flight. The whole flight. Like, ma'am, be quiet. And we were delayed an hour. So she talked that whole hour, boarding that whole hour, and the whole flight. I was like, go to sleep. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they were talking about all types of stuff. And I was just like, this is so rude. Because everyone was just looking at her like, can you please be quiet? They weren't even having a good conversation. It was just like, wrap this up. Wrap this up. Like, I really wanted the flight attendant to be like, can you be quiet? Because the people around you. Like, I would not mind it if it was good tea, if they were having a good conversation, but it wasn't even a good conversation. Then they started getting into politics, y'all. So you already know how that went. And then the person that she was sitting next to, when they started talking about politics, they were both disagreeing. And I was like, that's when I thought the conversation was going to end. And the lady just kept going. It was not okay. Yeah, she did not go to sleep. She was talking. It was not good. But anyways, we ended up making it to Denver. And then, you know what's crazy is like, did I have a big jacket? No, I had like a trench coat. And when I got there, no, I didn't even have a trench coat. I just had a light jacket. And even though it was a snowstorm, I was not cold when I was outside. It felt like 40. No, it felt like 50 degrees. It really didn't feel that cold. Like, it's very nice, crisp air in Colorado, which I really love. Like, I wish that type of air was here in Dallas. That would be so nice. But, yeah, then another thing I noticed, when I first got to Denver, like first, before I was a flight attendant, I had a friend who lived there, and I had elevation sickness. But now, because I fly so much, I definitely don't get elevation sickness anymore. So I guess that's a benefit to being a flight attendant and like traveling around. And even though there's a 1 hour time difference between here and Denver, I didn't feel like jet lag per se. So that was good. Snowstorm tomorrow here in NYC. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's been cold here in Dallas. Nothing crazy. I think we're not getting any more snow, so I don't have to worry about that. But, oh, if you're new, like the video. Also, if y'all have any tips to get me in the algorithm, let me know. Because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I post videos. It's good content. I'm like, what else is there to do? I do want to get on here live more. Did you feel elevation sickness at all when you went to training? I'm scared about that. When I went to Utah, no, I didn't. But also I have heard that it's best not to drink alcohol when you get to a place that has, elevation as opposed to where you live, because that will also like basically induce that feeling. So there are these wristbands that you can that helps with elevation sickness, which I've had those. I didn't have that when I was in Utah, but I have seen the wristbands. And then there's this pill called Dramamine that you can take as well. But honestly, the only thing that I've witnessed or that I experienced when I was in Utah for training was that my skin would get so dry. Like, it would get so dry. Something about the moisture in the air to the point where I would basically have to use this. Lush has this like um body butter scrub, and I would basically have to lather that all over my body because lotion would just be gone. Like, it would just soak up real quick. But yeah, I would say bring up a body oil because my skin was so dry out there. I would have to do more research to figure out exactly what that was. But yeah, I would say bring a little water bottle. I have one. I didn't have one when I went to training. This is not a Stanley Cup, y'all. I'm not one of those. This is a Hydro Peak, which is like $15 from what's it called? TJ Maxx. Definitely get you one of these. You want to stay hydrated out there. And I would stay away from things that do dehydrate you, like drinking coffee. But also, if you're someone who drinks coffee, of course, do what you need to do to stay up. Because when I went to training, majority of it was in the hotel room, not at the hangar. But if you have to go to the hangar and you need coffee, then drink that coffee, but also drink some water. And get one of these so you can drink more water. I do feel like I drink more water with this because it's like I'm drinking the water with a straw. And for me, anytime I drink water with a straw, I drink a lot more. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good experience. Are you excited? I'm sure they have Facebook groups of people who are going. Like, at this point, I feel like you could meet people before you even go. Personally, I didn't do that research. I mean, it would have been nice if I did, but I'm sure you can go on Facebook and, type in training or like your company airline and then put like 2024, like January. Wait, what is this month? February? Like February, March training. Something will come up for sure. Or honestly, under my comments, you could also see there's always someone saying that they're about to start training, and you could talk to them and be like, okay, what airline? When are y'all going? We'll definitely moisturize and stay hydrated, but still drink my coffee. Yes, do what you gotta do, honestly. But that was the only thing. And then as far as it being cold, it wasn't really that cold to me. I did have a big jacket and I did have snow boots, but I also like the cold, so I don't really think I'm a good person for that. And I went during this time too. Mine was in January and then February. Yeah. Yes, so excited. And yes, on the Facebook group. Oh, okay, so you're in the Facebook group. See, that makes it more exciting when you like already network with people who are also going. Like, that makes it fun. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think what else was there. Hopefully they have breakfast in the hotel. When I was there, it was like oatmeal. It was because it was like the pandemic time, so it was like oatmeal, banana, not a buffet, which it needed to be. That would have been so much better because I love a good breakfast. But yeah, it was alright. If you're new, welcome, welcome. Be sure to like the video. Yeah, how else are y'all getting ready for training? What are other people saying, or what are they saying in the Facebook groups? I definitely want to know because it's been so long since I had training. And then when we have like CQ is like our yearly training. It's in Denver. It's not in Utah. So honestly, I haven't been. I'm in the Facebook group. Oh, okay, cool. Um, when I go to the reoccurring training, it's in Denver, not in Utah. So I haven't been to Utah in a long time. Not in a long time. Like I've flown there for work and had overnights there in like St. George, Utah, which is very pretty. And there's another place in Utah that I've been to. But I do like Utah. I think it's very pretty. Would I live there? No. But would I visit? Yeah. Like I could do a summer, like get a summer house there, but no, I wouldn't want to live there for years and years. Like no. Uh-uh. It wasn't not all that like that. But yeah, if you're new, like the video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And earlier, if you are new, just a reminder, I was talking about how I can get into the algorithm because the videos are just not coming through like I need them to. And I'm like, what do your girl gotta do to get it through? Because the information is there. It's there to help you guys. So yeah, I'm just down, open to hear new tips and tricks on what I can do as far as pushing out the YouTube content to more people. I wish I could turn the camera over and show y'all Pepper. He's sleeping. Try sharing it on your social media platforms. I would get bored fast. Get bored with what? Okay, I can try sharing it. You know what I want to do? I would love to be on TikTok, like go live on TikTok, because all you gotta do is press a button. On here, you gotta like have a title, have a picture, set it up, all that. Like I just want to press one button and do it. So if you guys can follow me on TikTok, I promise all you need is 1,000 followers. I would literally go live on there all the time. Then I could go live at work and all that stuff. It just takes so much setup with doing it on YouTube. But that would be like a better goal. But are you guys even on TikTok? Like which one do you guys do, YouTube or TikTok? Because I mean, I don't mind going for TikTok when I like want to laugh or like want to learn something really, really quickly. But I still go to YouTube at the end of the day. Like I do like long form content, honestly. TikTok live, here for it. Yes, TikTok live. People be on TikTok live all the time. And I'm like, that's something easy that I could do like before boarding, even after boarding, honestly. I could do that really fast. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I could do TikTok live. That's easy. This one is just too much, you know? And like I'll be watching other people's lives on TikToks. Honestly, I don't even watch people. I'll be watching animal TikTok. There's this girl, she has I don't know, a tank full of frogs. I know. I don't even know how I got sucked into this, but it's like a tank full of frogs and then she puts little hats on them. It's like magician hats on their head. And basically that's all it is, and some background music, and she just records them in the tank. And it's just so funny because they be hopping around and like the hat will fall off, and then she has all these other little props. Now I don't watch it for hours like some people do. I'll probably watch like maybe 15 minutes, but she will have like 2,000 people watching, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like people really be watching the animal TikTok. But I think because I look at animal stuff, just different stuff on animal stuff, animal TikTok, like I'll look up toys that I can make for Pepper, and I think the algorithm is like, oh, okay, she like animals, so it just sends me a bunch of stuff to look at, and that's how I get on a frog live. But it's cute. I mean, she does put a lot of effort with the props and stuff. What else do I be watching? I mean, there's some other people that go on live, but they don't be talking about too much, honestly. But yeah. Whew. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off here. Everyone's quiet. Okay, the next time I go live, I'm gonna try to let y'all know. Maybe like maybe 2 hours ahead of time, because within 2 hours nothing should be happening. For some reason, every time I say it in advance, literally something happens and I can't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to let you guys know ahead of time so I can have more people on the live and I can chat with you guys. But I will see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to check out the video I posted today and any of the old content that you missed. And let me know if you guys, what would you guys like to see in the future? And I'll put it in the suggestion box. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you later. Bye.